Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 330 of A Course in Miracles. And we reflect one last time on the question, what is creation? Today's lesson is, I will not hurt myself again today. And the reflection is as follows. Let us this day accept forgiveness as our only function. Why should we attack our minds and give them images of pain? Why should we teach them they are powerless, when God holds out His power and His love and bids them take what is already theirs? The mind that is made willing to accept God's gifts has been restored to spirit and extends its freedom and its joy and is the will of God united with its own. The self which God created cannot sin, and therefore cannot suffer. Let us choose today that He be our identity, and thus escape forever from all things the dream of fear appears to offer us. And then we pray, Father, your Son cannot be hurt, and if we think we suffer, we but fail to know our own identity we share with you. We would return to it today, to be made free forever from all our mistakes, and to be saved from what we thought we were. You know, we live in a society that loves to label. And I maybe all societies are like that. You know, we label people by, I know in education, we label students as dyslexic, as having, autistic and so on. We label people as, sociopathic or whatever, right? We put all these kinds of labels on people, rich or poor, black or white. We put these labels on us. But what I think this lesson is saying is that those labels don't matter. And if I even think of myself, when somebody comes at me with labels, you are blah, 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 you are blah, blah, blah. Well, I look at that and say, that's not who I am. That's not what I am. I am a sacred child of God. That's who I am. And that's what's important. And it's the same thing with all these other labels. Understanding how a person learns can be very helpful in teaching them. But the person is not their teaching style. The person is a sacred child of God who has a particular learning style, be it dyslexic, autistic, or whatever. That doesn't define who they are. That helps us to understand their learning style. And it's the same thing with other things, rich and poor and so on. Well, okay, I'm rich at this moment. I'm poor at this moment. I'm still a sacred child of God. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be poor tomorrow. I might be rich tomorrow. That's not who I am. That's just my current situation. Same thing with black or white. Okay, well, that's the color of my skin, but that's not who I am. I'm a sacred child of God. And that is what I got from this lesson today, that we are not the labels we give ourselves and each other. We are children of God. And that's beautiful. That unites all of us. That identifies us as who we are. And forgiveness is the key. Love is the key. Compassion is the key. Thank you so much for joining me today. May God bless you abundantly, and I look forward to our conversation tomorrow. Peace be with you.